So students, continuing with our topic, which was chemical properties of nonmetals. We had studied about the reaction of nonmetals with air and water in the earlier video of this class. So now moving forward with that topic, let's see how nonmetal react with dilute acids. Okay, so reaction of non-metals with dilute acids. Okay, so students, basically non-metals do not react with dilute acids. You can also say that non-metals do not displace the hydrogen from the acids. For example, the non-metals like carbon and phosphorus do not react with the dilute hydrochloric acids or dilute sulfuric acid to produce hydrogen gas. So in this case, because they do not produce hydrogen gas, so in this case you can say that non-metals are unreactive towards the dilute acids. Okay, so moving forward, let's see the reaction of non-metals with salt. Okay, with salt solutions. So how the non-metals react with the salt solution. So students, a more reactive non-metal displace a less reactive non-metal from its salt solution. Okay, so in the earlier class, when we were studying about the properties of metals, in that case we had studied about the reactivity series. You must be remembering it, that we had studied about the reactivity series, and in that reactivity series I had explained you in the class that the more reactive element displace the less reactive element. Okay, so in this case also the same thing is followed. A more reactive nonmetal displaces a less reactive nonmetal to form its salt solution. For example, here let's take an example of sodium bromide, which is your NaBr. Okay, this is what you call sodium bromide. Fine. So this is sodium bromide. When it reacts with the chlorine, then in that case sodium chloride, NaCl. This is your sodium chloride. Okay, so in that case sodium chloride plus bromine, this is Br2, is your bromine. Okay, so in this case when sodium bromide and chlorine reacts with each other, then in that case chlorine displaces the sodium atom, as it is more reactive. The chlorine displaces the bromine atom from this salt, as it is more reactive than bromine. So in this case bromine is released and NaCl is formed. Okay, this chlorine takes the position of bromine in this sodium bromide, and sodium chloride is formed. Okay, so when we balance this reaction, you can say that this reaction is not balanced. So when we will balance it, then we will get this reaction. Okay, so this is the balanced reaction. So in this case, as you can see, that chlorine is displacing the bromine atom. Okay, so chlorine is more reactive than bromine, that is why it is displacing the bromine atom and forming the sodium chloride. As I said in this topic, that a more reactive non-metal displaces a less reactive non-metal to form its salt solution. Okay, so when a non-metal react with a salt, then in that case it displaces the less reactive element from it. Okay, so now let's see the reaction of non-metals with chlorine. Okay, reaction of non-metal with chlorine. fine. So students, non-metals react with chlorine to form covalent chlorides, which are non-electrolytes. So for example here, hydrogen and chlorine will react to form two molecule of hydrogen chloride. Okay, this is your hydrogen chloride. Okay, so here two molecules of hydrogen chloride is formed in this case. Okay, so students, now let's discuss about the reaction of non-metal with hydrogen. Okay, so now we will have a reaction of non-metal with hydrogen. Okay, so students, non-metals react with the hydrogen to form covalent hydrides. Okay, so for example here, let's take the example of sulfur. Okay, for example here, when sulfur hydrogen is reacted with sulfur, hydrogen gas is, as we are studying about the reaction of non-metal with hydrogen. So when hydrogen gas reacts with sulfur, in that case H2S, this is your hydrogen sulfide. Hydrogen sulfide. Okay, so when hydrogen reacts with sulfur, then in that case hydrogen sulfide is formed. And students, hydrogen sulfide has a characteristic smell. It has a smell of rotten eggs. Okay, so it has a very foul smell like of rotten eggs. So this is all about your reaction of the non-metals with different substances. First we had discussed about the reaction of non-metals with oxygen, then we had discussed about the reaction of non-metal with water and dilute acids, and also we have studied about the reaction of non-metals with salt solution, with the chlorine and with hydrogen gas. Okay, so these are the chemical properties of the non-metals.